I'm Krishnagopal and I'm one of the co-founding members of the Access Livelihoods. I think one of the most fundamental learning that I've had is about the scale, my interpretation on scale. Usually as a young graduate, when I passed out, I used to think that even if it is a 30 lakh project, it's a huge scale. That scale is from the perspective of my capability and my competency. But when I went and interacted with communities, their interpretation of scale is from the significance of the benefit that they get. For them, unless they get 10,000 rupees, there is no point in involving in any program or a project. So when we talk about 10,000 rupees for 1,000 people, the benefit that has to accrue to the community is 1 crore. If 1 crore benefit has to accrue, then I have to talk about 5 crores or 6 crores kind of a project. So the perspective of scale is completely shifted. It's not from my competency and capability that I have to judge the scale, but I have to judge the scale from the significance of benefit that the community are getting. So the most interesting aspect, I would always go back to my fond memories of promoting a dairy at the ground, and that was the earliest job that I was doing. So while promoting the dairy, there were several questions, and I was fresh from Irma, and I used to boast myself about my business planning skills. But there were several questions which were unaddressed, and sometimes I didn't have the answers. But I went back to the communities, and when I spoke to the communities, these women who are not even, have completed their schooling would come up with brilliant ideas. So one of the ideas that the community came forward was about penetrative pricing. Penetrative pricing is to give discounts in early stages of launches of your product, so that customers get an option to try the product. Now this was not spoken in those words, but women had mentioned to me that early on when we introduce products, we have to give some kind of discount to encourage customer to use our products. The second thing they gave me as an idea was to do a door-to-door campaign, because simply we didn't have big marketing budgets and we cannot afford hoardings or we cannot afford any influencers. So usually the ideas that come from the women are more pragmatic, and they offer the solutions which are workable within the resources that we are having. So as a fresh management graduate, these were deep lessons and had a great impression. I continue to cherish the consultation with the women and have a great time doing this work.